What's up, Duty Cones? It's Saturday, and what time is it? It's 06:45. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early. Ah! That's from Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam. If you have not seen that movie, you should see it. It's an awesome movie. Robin Williams, Forrest Whitaker. I mean, there's some classic lines, some good acting, and it's about the, well, I don't know if it's totally true, but that's the kind of Air Force I would want to join. You know, if I wasn't going to be a PJ, I'd want to be a DJ. Is there a point to why I'm speaking to you this morning? There is. What is it? I don't know. I'm going on like 3 hours of sleep. I feel like I'm preparing for Ranger School. I've been, last night, Lyle, Lovett was, there were some moments of greatness. The first time I saw him, he played, and this isn't the point, this is just, you know, like a pre-point. So I saw him first at the Tobin like 2 years ago. Lyle Lovett has one of the most beautiful voices, and he does about that much effort, or it looks like he does about this much effort to make this lush, beautiful voice, and he's awesome. His songs, his lyrics, his melodies, really, really good. So last night he did with his fiddle player. It's a violin, but I guess in Texas it's a fiddle. In Tennessee, he did a duet of "I'll Fly Away." And it was funny when he was describing these, like saying that he was asked to perform at a funeral, and they were like, no, he didn't want to hear one of your songs. He wanted to hear this song. And he's like, oh, sure, you know, and he's like, well, I don't know that song, but he actually, and I knew as he was saying it, I was like, oh, I know what song. Yeah, because he described, something, Albert Crumb, I think. This guy wrote in the 1920s, and as soon as he said that, I was like, oh yeah, I know the song. And so he starts playing "I'll Fly Away," does it with the fiddle player. Beautiful. He does such an amazing harmony. I think his big band, like for me, there was a lot going on. I like him more scaled down, not like nothing by himself. By himself, he's still good in all aspects, but I like him best with a quartet. Like it gives enough room for a shine instead of the band. There was a lot. I mean, lyrically, he had the New Vision Church from San Antonio. Real beautiful gospel singers. He did do "I Will Rise Up." That was good with them, and they were impressive. So, and then, you know, San Antonio Rose. Always got to play that because it talks about floors and a lotus, and I give him a little because I get excited because I love a lotus. Best place on earth to live if you don't have a beach. If you got a beach, then it's second, but if you don't have a beach, a lotus, bam, right there. Unless we build a wave pool. Maybe I can talk inland into building a wave pool out in the Lotus. A little satellite. I'll run it for him. So, Lyle, awesome last night. And there. So I'm heading to work. I got, like I said, 3 hours of sleep. I've been sleeping all week because I've been working all week. I don't know if you noticed my tan. I would show you my butt, and you would be like, hey, you've got white underwear on. Because that's how dark I am compared to the rest of me. And I'm putting on SPF 110, so reapply every 80 minutes and try the strong stuff. Don't go for anything less than 50. So that way we don't end up looking like some old French lady, you know, on a topless beach, all leathery, and boobs are sagging down. You're just like, I really wish I'd worn more suntan lotion. Or sunblock. Same thing. Nobody, I remember when I was younger, you used to hold it like 4. It was oiled, right? You know, and you're all, dang, dude, you're a oily, coconut looking thing. And I'm like, well, I smell good. Yeah, you smell good. People were like, oh, you know, so they were, there was PJs describing me, and they're talking to other dudes, or Combs, or somebody was talking, and they were like, and this happened more than once, they're like, he's a PJ, he's short, and he smells like a coconut, and they're like, oh, Maroni, yeah, we know that guy. That was all they said, short, and smelled like suntan lotion, coconut, and they're like, oh, yeah, we know who that is. So, it's good to be known, you know, for something, but if you're gonna be known for something, you're gonna be known for something good. So your work ethic, your strengths, your character, and so this point was yesterday at Airman's Testimonials. Hopefully I'll put that video out before I put this video out so you understand. But Airman Testimonials, every Friday I go to Medhold, I volunteer, and I talk to these guys and tell them jokes, and you know, I'm like, hey, I'm like your Bob Hope in the USO, and they're like, who's Bob Hope? And I'm like, never mind. So, which you guys are going, who's Bob Hope? What's the USO? Well, yeah. So I go there, talk to him. So the chief who runs it, he's like, hey, can you get here a little early? I want you to talk to this kid. And this kid comes over, and you know, I start talking to him, and I'm like, going, dude, he's 21, and his mind is set. He's like, you know, I'm gonna go to Colorado and train, and I'm gonna dig fences, and I'm like, why are you even talking to me? Like, you don't even need me, kid. You're good to go. Whatever you think, like your plan, go for it. You know, I told his mom, I said, dude, you did a great job, because he's got a good hand on his shoulders, and he has a plan. And I don't even think I have a good plan as this guy at 21. So, real smart. Had a great time talking to him, and did my thing. And then last night at Lovett, and as it's over, and it was fine. Like, I needed to go pee, but I was waiting for my song to play, so I couldn't go pee. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, I'll hold it. And then it ended. And as it ended, we're getting down walking, and who is coming down the stairs? This young man and his mom. I'm like, dude. And she explained it. Oh man. God dang it. Well, I guess I'm getting a new windshield. So, she's like, hey, you know, he was raised on Lyle Lovett, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna make a great PJ, because if you can appreciate Lyle Lovett, you can appreciate the things in life that are important, and the man's got great hair, so I think it's totally awesome. So I thought it was awesome that I ran into him twice in one day, so I'm gonna call it divine intervention and meant to be. And it was really nice to meet people that are, well, good music aficionados, but you know, somewhere between well-bred and well-nurtured. You know, like good upbringing, good parents out there. Probably much better than my parenting. But I try really hard, and that's what matters. It's all intent. I've heard that Jocko even beats his kids, so it's, you know, he just beats his kids. I'm just like, he said Jocko beat his kids. Oh my god. No, I drank some Thai tea, so I'm awake. Took a really cold shower, and you know, though, the sun is up. It's a beautiful day. I am not complaining at all. I'm grateful for everything I got, and it was a good night. And I hope you guys had a good night, have a good weekend. Train hard, live good, or live good. We'll figure that one out. But sooner or later, I know that, you know, I was in with like a train hard, be safe, Hooyah kind of thing. I like sooner or later it'll be organized, was going to talk to you about a book, because, how much time I got? I got 8 minutes left. Should I make this a long one, or yeah, I'll just keep going. So Jocko was talking, not this last podcast, but the one before, not the interview one, with the photographer, and he's talking about how he was sounded like he was having a rough time on a deployment, and he found King Casey's, electric acid Kool-Aid test, and it was totally non-war related, everything. And sorry, I'm bothered by this crack in my window. I don't know what it was like. I wish if only I'd had on the screen. This is why I should always have my camera out, not on me, so I can see. Hey, look, let's just rewind the tape. Oh, look, there you go. Yeah, so reads this book. It has nothing to do really militaristically, but everything to do counterculture, drug use in the 60s, and he finds a really good military quote, and so it helped him because it took his mind. It was abstract, whereas running missions and raids and doing stuff like that is very planned, and he loved it. And so I found also a book that did that for me. It was like my second or third deployment, and it was written by a surfer. And what's funny is it's about surfing. Cosmic Bandidos by Weisbecker. You want to laugh, you want to think, you want to be thought-provoked, you want to understand karma and the multiverse and life itself. It's a really good book to check out. So, and the cool story about this, so Weisbecker, so the book is about drug smuggling surfers in the 70s, 80s, surfing, smuggling, Bandidos, crazy stuff, ships sinking, life, death, it's got everything. And so he writes this book, doesn't go anywhere, nobody's really interested in it, and I don't remember totally if he bought, or he maybe had like 100 books. Well, he takes out the Gulf War, Desert Storm's getting ready to go, and so he writes in the thing, to any soldier, sailor, airman, marine, read this book in good health, enjoy Weisbecker, and sends over these 100 books, to, and I've never seen it. And what's funny is that when I heard the story, when I started going over, anytime I was in any random air base or FOB or something, I would check out their library and see if they had any of these books lying around, because I not that they would, but I was only 10 years after at that point, but I was just looking to see if I could find one, and so I'm looking, can't find one, and so the story goes, sends it over, and people start reading the book, and there's not enough copies, so like guys are ripping chapters, and I'm reading this chapter, he's reading that chapter, and you just keep passing around and giving parts of the book, and it becomes this kind of cult hit among the troops, and it's not breaking any records on sales or anything, but it's picked up a cult following, and it's a really well written book. Like I like Weisbecker. He wrote another book called In Search of Captain Zero, which is how I originally heard about him, and it's the story of him driving from Montauk in New York, where he grew up and he was surfing, down to, through Baja, and it kind of takes a long route, but down through Baja and into Central America, and ends up in El Salvador riding this killer wave, and he finds, I won't tell you what happens, but finds adventure along the way with his dog, and that's the true story of him looking for the guy that influenced him to write this book, and their story of their life together. I got 2 minutes and 59 seconds of their story together, and Sports Sea Shepherd too, of their, you know, and surfing, and how he came up with the book and what he thought. To me, he's kind of a Steven Pressfield type of guy, because he wrote a book on how to write and how to think, and I think Steven Pressfield's actually got 3 books. There's The Authentic Stroke, there's the War of Art, highly recommended.